Hi, I'm Dr. Al Costanza. I'm a functional medicine consultant, been in practice going on 30 years. How are you today? So I wanted to talk to you about something I'm very excited about, and that has to do with the new science associated with microbiome. So what is the microbiome? The microbiome is basically the microbiota in your gut, on your skin, your body odor, on your genitalia, and so forth. And this microbiota or microbiome carry genes. The ratio of genes associated with this bacteria in relation to our own genome, our own genes, is 150 to 1. The bacteria itself it's made up of, hundreds of trillions of cells, and the ratio of the bacteria to human cells is 10 to 1. I kind of think of this as a new discovery in science. Kind of think of it as equivalent to the discovery of penicillin in 1928 by Alexander Fleming. They've studied the microbiome throughout the world, and those in particularly rural areas of China and Africa have a completely different microbiome than the Europeans and the Americans. But then again, their diet is quite different. How is it different? That they consume a lot of high fiber foods, particularly root vegetables. And they're also shown not to have modern day disease. The diseases that we have, they live to a ripe old age with virtually very little to none chronic illness. So I put together, having studied all of this, I put together a formula, and I call it Microbiome Forte. This is it here. And it's made up of primarily two components. One component has to do with multiple strains of a probiotic. The other, that are probiotics. The other one is basically fiber, whole food fiber that are derived from tubers or from root vegetables. When I say whole food, it comes from a farm. And then I've added a little bit of moringa in it. Moringa is like a super herb. It does everything from lowering cholesterol to blood pressure, helps with diabetes, reduces inflammation. The list goes on and on and on. And I've added a little turmeric, which you know is an anti-inflammatory. And the moringa is an anti-inflammatory as well. The strains of probiotics within my formula, they've done a study, a double-blind study with 60 patients with Alzheimer's. And they found out that the group that had the placebo got worse, and the group that had 5 strains of these special probiotics actually improved by 20+%. And this was written up in a neuroscience journal. So we also know that that certain, people don't eat enough fiber within their diet. And according to the experts in the field of microbiome, you can also benefit from a supplement if you've not eaten the tubers or the root vegetables. I mean, most of these vegetables people don't like anyways. Things like parsnips, turnips, and rutabagas and things of that sort. I myself have purchased them and then tried cutting them up, and it's not easy. They're pretty rough to cut up. But I've also seen them pre-cut in little half-inch squares, and then I roast them in an oven on a baking sheet with a little olive oil and salt and pepper, and have them with my eggs sometimes. But in any event, now we got it all in one formula. And so if that's something you're interested in, like to learn more about, you can reach me through my website, which is dralcostanza.com. So you go to dralcostanza.com, and you can set up your consultation and we can sit and chat. So this is my first video on Zoom, and I'll play it back and see how this has worked out, and then maybe post it in a few places. And in any event, like to have it become a regular thing and also get other people involved in it, some of my colleagues, and we'll get some of the followers who are interested in their asking questions, and I'm happy to answer any questions having to do with functional medicine and health and how we can all feel better and live longer. Thank you for watching.